Hello, lovelies. Welcome, welcome to Be So Light. I am Priestess Makala, as well as Niana, as well as Felicia. You pick. So, I have no makeup on. My skin has just been giving me some issues because my digestive tract has been giving me issues. But thank God to Dr. Suhas. Oh my gosh. He really helps me. Not to mention a whole bunch of other friends have been helping me trying to figure out this mystery. What's going on with my stomach? What's happening? And come to find out, yet once again, I'm pulling a Capricorn. All right, all right. Can we talk? What do? What do? What do? What do? I'll tell you what I did. I got a little crazy with those little papaya enzyme chewables. Yes, I did. Dr. Suha said to take those away from me. I really didn't think I had an addictive problem with those. They tasted good, and I thought I was doing my body really good. Then I kind of got a little too busy with a kombucha that I never had before. Had an allergic reaction to it, of course. Why not? Yeah, I guess this is a part of ascension. Oh, don't do that. You thought you could have that. Not. So now my body is literally recovering. Um, I've never experienced when the way Dr. Suhas said it is like my digestive tract was making way too much acid and it was pushing it up into my bloodstream and everything. And that stuff had to go somewhere. So it came out through my skin when I had the emotional stuff with my friend, Deb, still in a coma. Um, and it set it into this fire. So, wow. And I was doing all the wrong things, using different things on the hives, trying to get it under control, and all the wrong things I was doing, trying to help it. And it was like, stop, you're going to make it worse. And I said, too late to come back now. I believe I made it even worse. And I did. So now I'm on the mends and just I have to let everything heal, and I'm in the moment of letting everything heal. My heart, my spirit, my friend who's in limbo, you know. Um I have to let her decide what she's want to do, and it brings up a lot with me because I think you know had to go through this whole thing of I'm tired of losing people that I love. I'm tired of losing people. And it just hurts, after a while. So I'm very grateful my parents are still around. And I know they're not going to be here forever either. I know they're going to have to transcend their physical bodies and move on. And I expect that because I can see it, in their life and how they're progressing and doing things. But when it just comes out of left field and hits you, that's a different story because there was no progression. It was just like boom. Oh, what the hell happened? And it just takes you on this ride. So enough of that. I just wanted to come on and express that because I've been busy with the Stargate Priestess group and the Spiral Light teaching group. So if you are interested in becoming a Spiral Light practitioner, that group, I really have to look and see if you're ready to take that on because you will be going through your own healing of self when you take that on, and you have to be able to walk with that medicine in a good way. So let's take a look at how this energy of this full moon tomorrow, I believe, is sitting in Scorpio, and we already have Pluto in retrograde, and we already have Mercury in retrograde. But this moon, from what my friend sent me the info on, she said it's the energy. I guess I don't know which one said it, if it was Pam or Leo. I'm not sure. Um, that this energy is creating a death of the old, a death energy. So, well, Pluto, anytime Pluto's involved, that's always going to be a death, right? All right, so let's take a look at some energy. What are we seeking? And I thought it would be kind of cool to use I love these cards. Love this. The Seeking Oracle. Her artwork is so pretty and deep details. What do we seek? And then, what is the message from what we seek? I like that. What's the message from what we seek? And then, what is the language of the light message? All right. So, what do we seek? I can't even read it. Man, what do? Look at that. What do you seek? And that's a good question. What are you seeking? What do you seek? Because love that you are different is the message. Love that you are different is the message. So, what are you seeking? That's crazy to get that card like that. That's crazy. Oh, is it because of soul family connection? 36. Having that soul family connection. All of us are looking for that. You want to be with the right soul family connection. You want to be with people that get you, that love you, that will hold you up, that accept you for who you are. You know, being in that, what do you see? Isn't it a beautiful? Look at the details. I love this work. This artwork is so beautiful. And I love how she uses sigils on the front of it. So it can be the whole name of what um, the Seeking Oracle, but it'll make up the sigil. I studied about sigil work, and oh my gosh, it's just absolutely fascinating when you understand the true concept of sigils, how they come about, how you can design one out of just simple words and put it together, and how it can make an artwork out of that hidden message. And it's your special sigil message that nobody else would know what it is unless you told them. I like that. Love magic. Love it when it's magical. So sigils are very powerful and they're very beautiful, especially when you do them in an artwork form. So we got soul family. What's the frequency? Let's look at some frequency. Oh, higher self integration, number 38. Now, this is a nice card. I love this card. The frequency of this integration. This is by Light Star. Love how she puts this together. Her cards really have such a good frequency with them. Let's take another look at what do you seek? Okay, well, what's the message you want to give us? What do you seek? And what's the message? Shameless sensuality. Seek your destiny. Interesting. I like that. That's beautiful. And seek your destiny. End of this read. So, I wanted to read a little bit about the gene key number 64 because it really, you know, talked to me. It really had a deep meaning of energy with it. And I just was like, wow, this is really good. So I haven't posted any new elixirs on my shorts because the elixir that I made is called Stargate Priestess or just Priestess. That elixir went straight into the Stargate Priestess group, and I designed it with everybody in that group. I designed that specifically for the priestesses in that group and to also honor my friend Deb as a priestess and honor myself as a priestess and any other priestess, but it's specifically for that group. Um, and I did not share it out in the bigger community here because it's their signature elixir that they're working with right now, and the results are very very awesome, very good, of course. So I love, love, love making my elixirs. I haven't been told yet if I'm going to be making an elixir for anything coming up with um, this full moon and this eclipse. Because usually when it comes time to make an elixir, it happens kind of either slow or fast, depending on what the energy is doing at the time. So I haven't had anything come through yet. And that might be because it's all about change. You know, this five energy tomorrow is all about change. And by the way, happy Star Wars Day. May the force be with you. So let's look at this. Gene Key 64. Illumination, imagination, confusion. Now, I'm only going to read a few things because I used this as a teaching today in the Stargate Priestess group. And that Stargate group is in Signal, and you have to be invited to be in that group. Or either you can ask, but I have to make sure that it is a good alignment for you, as well as for the group, because we work together as a collective for the highest good of mankind. So the moment the mind stops thinking, the confusion ends, which shows you what a sham it is. Oh my gosh. It says, the more you listen into your body, the more you will attune to this collective sense of unease that is rooted in fear. This suffering within each human being is rooted entirely in the past. It came down into you through your ancestral DNA and was transferred to you as a child through the coping strategies of your parents and peers. Your basic urge to flee from pain will keep you from ever facing what you really are, and this fact, lying deep within yourselves, gives rise to another of the great human shadow, self doubt. Love, love, Gene Key 64. There's so many good aha moments in it. Um, then when you read the imitation, when one imitates, half of the world repress their confusion through imitation. They do what their parents did, or they do what their friends and teachers do. Imitation is an arch enemy of the imagination. Mm, the reactive nature confused. In such people, the core human pain held in their DNA is externally expressed through their outer lives. Such life, such lives such lives are always incredibly confused. These are the people who simply cannot stay in relationships without being abusive. Dun 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 dun. Listen to this one. I like this one. If you allow your pain or the world of pain to be expressed through an artistic process, you will see the alchemy in progress. Love that. The more you watch your mind trying to understand and or avoid the confusion, the more a shift inside of you begins to occur. Thinking takes a great deal of energy. Something has to feed all those neurons. And then I'll close out with this. This is so beautiful. To be illuminated means to think God thoughts. Illumination is a direct expression of the divine mind. Divine thoughts manifested instantly in the world of form, such is their power. Thus, one in the Sadak state of illumination directly experienced divine creation. And then at the bottom, I like this sentence. It says, to be illuminated by the 64th Sada is to remain empty while being constantly flooded with the rainbow colors of the inner aura. It is to be an easel for the imagination of the universe itself. To be illuminated means to think God thoughts. What is your God thought saying to you? What is your divine mind? Your divine mind, your divine thoughts manifest instantly in the world of form. Such is their power. Such is the power of your divine mind, your divine thoughts. Love, love this. Richard wrote, thank you so much for following your path and writing this book. And I flow with this book. This book is intense. You cannot approach this book lightly. You can't just say, oh, I think I'm going to just read the Gene Key book today. No, you have to be ready to read this book. You have to prepare yourself to do this. Maybe, I don't know, drink a little bit of cacao, get yourself relaxed, pick up the book gently, introduce yourself to it. And then when it's time to read a key and following it through on your galactic calendar, I find it through my galactic calendar, my almanac. And then I pick it open and I read it. And then I'm like, take a breath. Oh my gosh. It's such a book of attunement. It's such a book of just preparing you to look deeper past yourself, to go deeper, to go within that. And that's one of the things I like about my doing my work with Spiral Light. And Spiral Light for me is just being in the ebb and flow with Creator. It really is. And to see the results from people, like I've been really, really working with a lot of people, um, helping them health wise. Won't say what that means, but you got my drift. And the results have just been so good. And teaching them how to stay maintained and to keep it going. Just I absolutely love what I do. And that's what I hope you find with yourself, that you actually will love what you do. There's nothing worse than getting up every single day, going to a job that you hate and you can't stand it. And then your body starts to act out because you're doing something that it it doesn't want to do anymore. It doesn't want to get into anymore. And I remember going into jobs that I couldn't do it. One, because I was so empathic and and sensitive. I could feel things, and you know how you can just feel when someone's lying to you. I'm like that. I can feel it when you're lying because I've had very good practice and training from a not so well ex husband that practiced on me a lot, so I would really get that down. So, but I just really I look at that and I say to myself, wow, the sensitivity of certain jobs you just can't do. There's no way I could go back into nursing now the way it is right now. There's just no way. Everything's on a computer, everything is, you're not interacting as much. Back in the day when we were doing nursing care for the patient, we were with our patients. We were you're with your patient in your bedside care, and these nurses don't have time to do all of that now. Everything is all about getting it all in the computer, and then just there's the human heart part of it is missing. And there's no way I would survive nursing right now. I'm 57. Why would I want to even do that? It's my hat, my stethoscope. To those of you young ones that are out there doing it, thank you. Thank you for your service. But I have put my time in. I've done enough in my time, and I don't need to be out there doing it. So, but it's just one of those things, I look at that career and I said, wow, I come a long way from that career, and that career took a lot out of me emotionally because you got to be on this go 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 energy. And then other jobs, one job was so bad I went on a break and I never went back. Get rid I think that was a vitamin world or vitamin. Oh, it was terrible. Couldn't stand it. It was a terrible job. Don't know what I was thinking. Just, I don't know, had amnesia. Never found my way back there. Just never went back. I got home and I called him and said, I'm sorry, I just could not come back to your establishment. I'm quitting. I just couldn't do it. It's going to be a lot of people doing that this year. They're just, you just got to do what you got to do. And you got to be real with yourself. You just got to, you just can't. If you got good employers and they're good to you, I don't have a problem staying if you're good. But if you're mean, I've got to go. No. Ching, I'm gone. Bye. So this moon, I hope everyone, be good to yourselves out there and take care of yourself. And especially here on the West Coast, we don't know what's going on. It went from hot to all of a sudden, oh, what the hell? The clouds are hanging out and raining, and even the weather map can't keep up with it. Oh, is it gonna rain? We think it. Oh, it's raining. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But all in all, be good to yourselves, and just take this time and be in that magical part of yourself tomorrow, for sure. Now, I haven't been told if I'm going to be online live, maybe doing water pour for change, whatever that change may be. Change. We're in the 5 month. It's about change, being empowered and changing. So, what change do you need to do? What do you need to give of yourself? Because life is about that change, all about it. All right, lovelies, I gotta go, and now I'm gonna really sit back and relax and just kind of ponder. Maybe do some artwork. So, what do? What do? All right, be so like and subscribe. Be good to yourself. Love who you are. You are worthy. You are loved. You are sacred. You are divine. Know that. It's all about your divine mind. Bye.